the homepage. What are your initial thoughts?
So I'm not sure what these are initially. I can see we have like a search and filters over here, and a virtual assistant, which is curious. It looks like it's a live chat type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So look like, yeah, I said I'm not sure what these are. It looks like the bullet business. What is?
That says biology.
Oh, biology. Okay, yeah, biology. Cool. So it looks like subjects. So I'm assuming these are. Oh, okay. Lists of class by letters, and then there's more of them. Okay, cool. I think I know what's going on.
So what was confusing about this part here?
There's no like header for it or anything, and then it's just some subjects. And if these were like class names, you know, or something, I think it might be more obvious what was happening. But yeah.
What do you think would happen if you clicked on one of these?
If I clicked on one, I would assume that it would like filter by like only all the classes that are in the art department or like under the art code or whatever.
Okay.
Or if if I hit business, it would only show me business classes or something.
Okay. So moving on to the next task. Let's say that you're a first-year student and you want to search for a course, like a core course. What core course would you want to search for?
Well, first I would probably want to know like what my requirements are, you know, like if I'm like, oh, I'm a CS major, so I need these math courses, like what math course do I need to start with?
Yeah.
So if I knew that, then I would, say, okay, I need like, math 1050 or whatever. So I might like do that and scroll down until I found M. And then if there was like a math thing, I would touch math and then I would look for, I would assume that whatever courses are math would pop up there.
Okay. So.
But I don't, yeah.
Okay, so how would you go about searching for that course?
Good. Yeah. So I guess I would hope that it would be there and there would just be a list I could scroll through. Like ideally sorted by, I would assume it would be sort of like, 1000s, 2000s, 3000s or something.
Yeah.
And I would just scroll through until I found 1050.
Okay, so
if that was the class.
So if you were saying like you would scroll down until you find math, you click on math.
Yeah.
And that showed you all the courses and you'll scroll through that.
Yeah, that's what I would hope. I mean, what I'm looking at this, what I'm assuming would happen.
Okay. Maybe this feature is too small, but there's actually a search bar here.
Okay.
So what do you think about that? Do you think that it was too small or that this is not your preference?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Honestly, I've had bad experiences with the search features in the stuff, like the catalog that exists currently online. Like I've gone to be like, oh, I need, what is this class? So I go in and type in like 4000 and it won't pull up anything. So I've had bad experiences with university class search features. So I just discounted it because they don't normally work. But in theory, yeah, if I like trusted this, I might touch that or, click there and type in like math 1050 and hit enter.
Okay.
So yeah, that's maybe what I would do.
Well, let's just go through that. So if you want to go through math
Cool,
1050.
yeah. Click math 1050, enter.
So you put math 1050, and then I didn't put a button there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess it would just automatically search it, and then it'd pop up something like this. So just and we'd have like details. So how does that?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's if I typed in something in search and hit enter, I would expect it to pop up like somewhere. Yeah, and then assuming this is the like description, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the course I want. I would want to add it to like my schedule or cart or whatever.
Would you expect there to be a register button here?
Yeah, I would expect like, add or, some sort of like add to cart, something like that, or register for, add to schedule maybe.
Yeah, because this isn't, you're probably referencing Schedule Builder, but yeah, a register button would be.
Okay, yeah, so then I'd be like, oh yeah, 1050 is the one I want, and I would
Yeah.
hit register.
Yeah, maybe a feature here would be useful to just show you list of classes that you've registered for.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just say we. Let's just say we. Let's move on to the filters.
Okay.
So, what do you notice about the filters?
Time of day, I think, I like the idea of that. Maybe I can like tap that and say like not before 9 or whatever, or before 10. Class sessions, I don't really know what that means. Location, I personally don't care about. Like if it's, except I want in-person courses.
Yeah.
So I might click location and look and hope that it has like on campus as a filter.
Okay, so let's say you clicked on location. It would pop up this filter or this new screen, and it put arrow down.
Yeah, so I would check in person because I don't like online classes.
Okay, and then it pop up this screen, and it just show you like pretty much A, B, not like those lists.
And so what I'm seeing here, this to me says like that's like an active filter, and I could click on that to make that go away, or like click a little X or something.
Oh, so you want to actually click this to get rid of it?
I would expect that option, but not necessarily. I wouldn't do that because, that's what I want personally is in person.
Okay.
The next thing I'm seeing is this Gen Ed and Bachelor, so I would probably drop that down.
Okay, so let's just do that. Let me just pull that up. So, Gen Ed.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like fine arts explorations. So these are the categories I'm assuming that Gen Ed people need.
Yeah. And let's say theoretically you clicked on American institutions because that's what I have set up.
Okay, cool. Because I need that political science class or whatever.
Yeah. And then this list pops up. So instead of showing you the like A, B, it just shows you the list, like all the courses for American institutions.
Okay. So I guess my question now is I don't know what I need to take. So like that's what I am expecting. Like say I maybe I looked up and thought I need Math 1050, but I don't know what American Institution course I need. I don't remember what I think it was like Paul's 1100 or something.
Yeah, well let's assume that you know which courses.
Okay. Yeah, then say I need like if it wasn't one of these two, I would just like scroll down and look for it, or like look for something that looked interesting, and then say I needed History 1700. I'd be like, oh yeah, this one, and I would want to like see basic information about it.
So you keep referencing that you don't know which courses you would want to take and that you'd have to like seek counsel. So how would you go about would there be a feature on this page where it would help you find the courses or like give you a rubric?
Yeah, so I don't see anything here that looks like it would do that for me.
Yeah.
What I would do if I was actually registering right now is check my degree audit is where I would go. I would go to my degree audit and see like what my requirements are. Or if I had met with an academic advisor, I would have that like green or pink piece of paper that they fill out with you to tell you what you need. So I'd either be looking at that or my degree audit. It'd be nice if it was here, if there was like a little requirements box or something that I could see what I needed to take.
Yeah, but like I feel like the only issue with that would be that it's like too much information in one place.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I feel like that could also be a feature that could be implemented in this homepage because like something like having an advisor like at hand isn't always like the easiest thing to get.
Yeah.
Or like the most convenient thing. A degree audit is more convenient. So perhaps there is something we can do with that. Is there anything else that you see that you could do with?
So I'm seeing that I've got a class number, the instructor, type online. Well, yeah, so in this specific case, I would be annoyed that it says type online because I'm filtered by that, but I'm assuming that it wouldn't show me online courses. Yeah, I guess I might check details if it doesn't have the whole description there.
Okay. So the description would be at the bottom.
Okay, yeah. So I might be like, okay, do I meet the requirements? And then I would read the description and hope that it did what I wanted, and then I would hit back. And assuming this is the course I need, I would want to add it. So I would expect there to be a way to add it here or on that details screen.
Okay, I feel like it'd be more appropriate just on this screen that's open. So just going back, so the register.
Yeah, and if I needed this one, I would hit register.
So going back to the details page, is there anything else you'd want to see? Because I just repeated information here. Like I'm saying, it has 3 units.
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
3 units. Description is obviously valuable.
The instructor, if they're not here, would be good. I would want to see like, who's teaching it.
Yeah.
And in a perfect world, I could click it and go to their like faculty page or whatever. And honestly, I would like it to link me to their Rate My Professor, but I feel like the university's not going to do that. But that's, so I would probably like double click, copy their name and go put it in Rate My Professor.
Okay.
Just to see. I don't super trust Rate My Professor, but it is a decent indication of like
Right, just
good or bad trends.
Okay. How much time are we at right now?
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes until 15.
Actually 4.
Okay. Well, I feel like we're pretty much done. I mean, any I guess we should conclude. Anything general that let's just look at all the screens and
Yeah. So after one thing I'll say is after I've been like adding things to my like registration thing, I would want to see some feedback of like what I have added. Like
Like
you've
the
registered for this
registration.
course,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
registered for this course. Whether or not it's over here, I don't know exactly how that works.
okay, so feedback for registration.
Yeah, I want to see what I have, and then potentially like I would want to know how many hours that is, and like if what schedules I can have. Like, are there conflicting? Did I like pick 2 classes that are at the same time, type of thing?
I see. So something like schedule builder.
Yeah,
Okay.
and maybe if I like, so I add that math class, and then I'm searching for other classes. If there is a class that conflicts with that, it maybe show it like grayed out or something, or should be like, hey, you have a class that conflicts with this,
Okay.
so that like when I'm adding it, I know, or maybe I say, oh, I really need to take this biology class, so I'll add that one and remove my other one, if I can find a different time for that.
Okay. Anything else?
This is initially a little confusing. Are these supposed to be lists of classes, or what
So
is
this is just like alphabetical order, and it's a list of like
the code, like
just like the
math, CS?
Yeah. The departments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then if I click like I want to take like an art history course or whatever, so like would art H, because I think that's the code for art history classes is like art H,
Yeah, you click on that and it showed you.
and it would just show me all the art history classes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that I think makes some amount of sense. But then when it changes, like when you actually click, like when you search, oh wait, what is it showing you when you search? Which one? Or yeah, like I type math 1050 and then this pops
Yeah,
up.
this pops up. So you do like search and then maybe an enter button here, and then this just pops up in various places. So you just get this.
So is that like totally changing what shows here, or is it like scrolling this to M, checking math, and like filtering out everything that's not math 1050, or is it like a separate?
The way I envisioned it just replaces this whole screen with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to have it the first way?
Yeah, it might make more. This obviously it's a paper prototype, so you're like covering things. But this I feel like should stay fairly consistent. Like it should be this list, and then if you like are scrolling or filtering, it's like giving you feedback on what you filtered.
Okay. So instead of searching for specific courses, you'd search for like math, and then it pop up math, and you click on math.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking for electives, I certainly might say, oh yeah, I need a CS elective, so let me like scroll down to CS, hit computer science, and just see what there is. But most of the time, I'm not looking for electives. I'm looking for like, I need to take this course. So I would be doing like Math 1050, CS 4400 or whatever. And then I would never use this because I hate these things, but they're everywhere. So I don't know if I wouldn't say it's like bad practice necessarily, but I hate all the like type to talk things.
Yeah. So you wouldn't find it handy for a person to like give you some general like navigation indicators to if you're struggling with the homepage.
Yeah, I mean, I would only go to this if I was like really like I can't figure this out. And then I might go and be like, how do I register for 4,400 or whatever. Or like if I couldn't find a course,
Yeah.
because that's an experience I've had in the catalogs is I'm looking for like a specific CS course and it's not there because it's not offered that semester. But it doesn't tell you that. It's not like you search and it shows it and says this is only offered in the fall. It doesn't do that. It just acts like it doesn't exist.
Okay, so like to like optimize this, it'd be better if there was like an advisor standing by.
Yeah, these are always, I feel like they're so slow because it's like you're waiting for a real person or it's like an AI and I'm not going to use that because I don't trust any of that stuff. It's not going to help in general.
How come?
It gives bad answers. It gives really generic answers. Usually when you search this stuff, like say I can't get my MacBook to connect to the internet. So you search like MacBook internet and it just pops up like generic FAQ responses. And it's like not at all tailored to your situation. It's very impersonal and like generic.
So you'd find it more useful just to go to an advisor in person.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew that this went to a live advisor, I would potentially use it.
Yeah.
But again, like all the websites have that, it pops up and it says like live, but it's not at all. Like they're clearly lying. So I just have it on my experience with the internet. I don't trust these.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.